Mondays, that is. Welcome along to another Mellow Monday. I hope your week has started well, and I hope you had a really good weekend. We are continuing to play Broken Sword 5. I don't know why my docks aren't working, so I'm just going to bring them up. So if anyone said hello in a dock, I apologise. I can't see the dock. That was a bit weird. Normally I can see my chat, but chat didn't work there. So apologies about this. There we go. That's more like it. How are you all doing? You all well? Yeah. Well, yeah, this is the last time we'll be playing Mellow Mondays this month. Next month I am actually off, but I'll be returning the week after. But it will be for multiplayer Madness Among Us, and then we'll be back the week after that. So we've got a 2-week gap, and then we're back again. But you're not here to hear me witter on like Wittertainment. You're here for me to play Broken Sword 5. So shall we pick up where we left off? Let's do it. Let's just continue and see how we get on. So, have a look. Oh, we've got a shootout, haven't we? So, Nico, let's have a quick read of what we had already. Have a look at
the place looked run down and deserted.
So,
any ideas?
Like this.
We need a target for the shooter. Preferably not me.
Let's see, we've got some hay there. We've definitely got a helmet. We've got a helmet. Oh, we've got some rubble.
Parts of the wall had fallen down.
What else have we got around here? Yeah, so I hope you're all well. I'm keeping all right. Work, you know. Not allowing me to go that way. Fair enough. I combine the mop and the helmet. There.
A helmet on a pole? Always useful.
Then I can do pull against the crumbled wall.
I just hope this works. Are you ready?
Can't wait.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Go!
Right, George is in. Oh, it's a goat. I've had a rain with goats before.
Oh no. I'd made it without getting shot, but I sure didn't feel lucky. Somehow I had to distract the shooter again, and this time I was on my own. With a ghost from the past giving me an evil stare.
Let's see what we can do. Can we distract?
I needed the cookie to feed Trevor.
Hello? This is Tracker's back. I'll pick up a tire. Hours with the goat?
Look what I got for you, little fella.
Oh, I can see the person shooting now. Well, that's the flowers gone. Let's see, what can we do here? We can't pick up the tire because I'm just forget.
Now then, old fella. You don't mind if I move your tire, do ya? No. No.
Uh-oh. Phew, that was close to being a death one there. So we can see the shooter.
The shots were coming from inside the house. The crumbling fountain wouldn't provide me with any cover.
What we could do with is a pile of apples.
A pile of apples had just been laid on a sheet, just out of the goat's reach. A pile of apples had just been laid on a sheet.
Let's look at the bottles.
A pile of old brandy bottles had been discarded behind the car.
How about we use the yarn on the tire?
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Almost a great idea. Okay, so I'm in the right ballpark then. What if we combined the paperclip with the yarn?
It didn't work.
Okay, fair enough. About the yarn on the... About the yarn on the goat.
Call me a hoarder, but I wasn't giving that to the goat.
Okay, that's fine. Yarn on the apple.
That was never going to happen.
Okay. What about the yarn on the bottles?
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Okay, so it's not working that way, right? Okay, right, fine. Fine. You know what? I'm going to move the keyboard a minute because I want to kind of get you guys in on my talking, and I'm talking this way today. So the mouse, it's going to go. I'm going to lower that camera down as well. Oh, being shot at again. Apples.
The tree was way too sturdy for me to shake any apples down.
Okay, we could throw the yarn though.
Uh-oh.
So.
Ouch!
Okay, George just got stunned there. That's a little worrying. What if we use the yarn on the tree?
That would be pointless.
Why, George? Why?
That wasn't worth trying.
I want to chuck it. I give it to the goat.
I needed the cookie to feed Trevor.
Have we still got Trevor? No, we haven't.
That wouldn't have worked.
No, I'm not setting fire to a tree then. Go to toilet? No, that's not gonna work.
Call me a hoarder, but I wasn't giving that to the goat.
Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. What paperclip on the
They
arm?
didn't go together.
Well, that's kind of what I honestly thought. Going on the arm?
It was a gilt Ouroboros set with some sort of red crystal. It looked old. Really old.
I need a hint. This is getting a bit hinty. Okay, what should we do next? Perhaps there's something on you in the car you should construct use of caution to get the goat out of the way of the car first. Yeah, but how am I going to get apples down from the tree?
Ripe apples hung from the tree.
Just gonna go.
Good goat.
Oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Hey, that's mine. The goat had eaten Hobbs' carefully crafted provenance.
That's a bit worrying, isn't it? We can't get the tyre.
Now then, old fella. You don't mind if I move your
I'm going to
tire,
struggle
do
here,
ya?
aren't I?
No.
There's my loaded.
The side view mirror lay too far into goat territory.
What do you want to do? I can think.
The old car was riddled with bullet holes.
Yeah. The car's riddled with bullet holes. I just need to figure out how to do this.
I couldn't let the goat eat Trevor. That was never going to work.
Come on.
I fed Trevor a crumb. He loved that biscuit.
Yeah, there we go. We'll just bake the Trevor.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
No.
The thought of Trevor armed with a paperclip intrigued me,
Uh-huh.
but I had no way to attach it to him. I only had a few matches. Using one now probably wasn't a good idea.
I'm getting a lot of bring, which is a good idea. I do need that. What did I see?
The view was beautiful. I wish I had time to enjoy it.
If I'm sitting behind that tree, I'm gonna have plenty of time to enjoy it, aren't I? Okay, so I looked at oh no, I looked at achievements. Wrong one. No. What achievements I wanted? Try a trick to go around with a tree. He'll need some kind of target, of course.
Good goat. No. You, hey, thief. The goat had eaten Nico's rejected photograph.
Oh no. Oh crikey, I'm running out of things.
That wouldn't work.
No, I need hints. Interact with the apple tree, then click the dodge hotspot to the left of the tree as you jump aside. The goat will butt the tree. Okay.
Oh, heck.
Oh.
The apples were bruised.
Yeah, but we got them. Now we can use the apples on the goat.
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you. I was hoping the goat would be more friendly now. The side view mirror lay too far into goat territory.
Okay.
That was never going to happen. Go on, eat this, boy. The goat couldn't reach the apple pile.
Alright. What about the bottles?
Oh boy, you're gonna love this. I distracted the goat, but it wouldn't take him long to eat that apple.
Get the mirror. Oh.
I still wasn't going to get near the car.
Come on.
Maybe the big pile of juicy apples over there was a
Get
better
the tire.
distraction.
Right, so we throw the apple.
You want another apple, old fella?
So we throw the apple towards the... throw the apple towards the...
I distracted the goat, but it wouldn't take him long to eat that apple.
Then we pick up the tire. And we throw the tire. And now I can get there. And if I fire... Go on. Go on. Yes.
The goat now had a whole pile of apples to tuck into.
But that means I
tossed him my last apple.
That means I get the side mirror. Would have been bad if I couldn't have got it, couldn't it? That would have been really bad. Yep, that's the mirror. Look at the mirror.
I'd broken off the old car's side mirror. I wasn't going to frighten the shooter with his own reflection.
Why have I got
That wouldn't work.
I've got an order to goat thing.
The old tree offered cover from the shooter.
Right, okay. I'll try and go to the house. I'm not going to do very well. So let's save this. Let's get a bit more.
The crumbling fountain wouldn't provide me with any cover.
I'm trying to go to the house. I'm going to get shot.
That was never going to happen.
It's not allowing me to combine anything now, other than...
They didn't go together.
No, I thought not.
Well, that didn't work.
So single items can stay as they are here, so it's not going to do anything. If I go towards the house, I'm going to get shot.
Hey, what? Whoa! That wasn't worth trying.
Yeah, but I can't figure it out. What the heck? Come on. Right, okay, let's have a look. What's a minute? That's the bright sun in the sky. Yeah. The sun.
I blinded the shooter. Time to make a dash for it.
Oh my gosh, that was a Wilhelm scream.
Don't think I can't see you, senor. If you so much as move an inch, I shall shoot you.
Just talk.
Senor, please! Whoever you are, hold your fire! I'm not armed!
Good. That makes it easier for me to shoot you.
My name is George Stobart. I'm a friend!
I have no friends.
We just show something like the medallion.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Friend.
All we want is a quick look inside the Castel.
I don't believe you. You are here to kill Senor Marquez.
Senor Marquez? He's alive? Well, he'll vouch for us.
Yep.
You don't fool me like that. Get out of here before
It's the
I
medallion
kill
time.
you.
I need to show the medallion.
Senor Marquez knows me, I swear.
And I know a lie when I hear one. Go now, or I shoot.
Wait! I have important information.
Vostè, venghi a mi.
Uh-oh.
Do
that's-
you understand what I am saying?
Try saying it and let's see.
Well, I'm George Stobart, and I come in peace.
Show the medallion.
Keep your hands where I can see them, senor.
Do you mind putting that down? I've had a really bad day.
Guns don't agree with you?
No, and neither do goats. I've got bruises in places that, well, you know, places.
So leave.
We're here looking for something.
Well,
Yeah.
go look for it somewhere else.
Gun.
Please, put the gun down. I'm not armed.
And I'm still not hearing an explanation.
Right.
I can understand the old man being edgy, but you look like a woman who's seen the world.
Nice work. You managed to insult Ramon and me in one sentence.
We were helping a man called Marquez in Paris.
He is my father.
I could see where she inherited her temperament. Your
Never
father?
met him.
Well, he's our friend.
Why should I believe you? Show me proof.
I have your father's medallion.
So you're a thief too, huh?
Look at this photo.
It's old. Do I care?
Oh my gosh.
We tracked down his painting, La Maledictio. Look.
Where did you get this?
In London.
All right. You better come with me,
That
but
was a bit
no
tense.
funny business, okay?
You know, you sound just like my friend Nico. Nico!
Well, at least we're in.
What's going on, Ramon? Who's out there?
Some crazy American. Don't worry. Eva will deal with him.
Papa. These people want to talk to you.
Eva, I thought we agreed to shoot intruders on sight. You? How did you find me?
It wasn't easy, senor.
We thought you were dead.
You were wrong.
But whose was
They've
the
brought
blood?
you something, Papa.
Can it be? At last, la malédiction.
Well, Senor Marquez, looks like La Malediccio hangs in its right place again.
Indeed. I have waited all my life for this. But
Something interesting?
the painting, it is different. The face in the middle.
The one with the symbol of the Tabula Veritatis on it?
How do you know about the tabula?
A
Go on,
priest
George.
told me. Said it was the devil's work.
Pah! Priests, full of lies, every one of them.
Oh, really? Well, this priest said that the tabula was an instrument to raise the devil.
Fool! Who would want to raise the devil?
But you do want to find the tabula.
Yes, because it is a Gnostic treasure. It is special, and my duty is to keep it safe.
Okay.
I was sure that Marquez still wasn't telling me the whole truth.
I feel that too.
And now?
I shall decipher the painting and find the tabula.
Just bring that one.
Before she died, my mother said that once the painting hung here again, its meaning would become clear, and the route to the tabula would be revealed.
So, what's the answer? Where's the tabula?
I don't know. The room has changed.
Was there something different about the room back then?
No. Yes. I don't know. You must help me.
Ah.
Well, how? I'm not a Gnostic.
Senor, you must, because soon the Russian will be here.
Oh, great.
He knows about Castel del Sans?
I regret, senor, that in Paris I told his sidekick a little too much.
Ah, well, I guess we'd better figure this out. And fast.
Getting interesting here.
I'll go and keep watch.
Shoot on sight, remember.
Well, Nico, what now?
You try and work out just why the painting has to be in this room. I'll go and see if Eva knows anything.
Hello, George.
Oh,
what can
Whether
I
he knew it
do
or
for
not,
you
I
now?
was sure
Hello,
Marquez had the
you.
answers.
How are you doing? That didn't make me jump as much as I thought it would. We need to look at the picture and show it to Marquez.
Senor Marquez?
How you doing, Drew? You
So
alright?
this is you with your mother and father?
Indeed.
You try harder
Taken
next
in
time.
this very building many years ago.
So what we need to do is look at the picture.
The photo was of the Marquez family.
So with your statue.
On the fireplace behind them were two identical statues. On the fireplace behind them were two identical statues.
Everything else is alright. You alright? A bit warm? How are you? I've been in an air-conditioned office all day, so I'm alright, thank you. It's my first time I've been at the desk. Statues are missing, so we need to find the statues.
La Maledizio, back in its rightful place. But what were the clues?
Statues.
The plinths looked like they could be rotated. The plinths looked...
Yeah, I need statues. That's what I need. Yeah, I'm a bit... welcome on to Mellow Monday, by the way. Last Mellow Monday of August.
The bookcase held an assortment of ancient books.
Hope you'll... apart from keeping warm.
It was
How
a
are you-
collection of what could only be described as stuff.
That looks like a statue.
There was a piece of stone on the ground. It looked like a discarded statue.
That's one statue down. Oh, where's the other? We can put, if we go back, how convenient, it's discarded just because he wants to pinch it. Yeah, true. We're going to have a look at the mantelpiece and put it on.
La Maledizio, back in its rightful place. But what were the clues?
Let's see, let's put on this one. Well, at least that's on the right one, I think. I need to see the picture. Yeah, it looked like...
On the fireplace behind them were two identical statues.
Okay. It did look like one of them was on here. So it looks like the right place for the statue. You try and find the other one.
The stone fireplace was old and dusty. It looked like it had lain undisturbed for decades. There was a crate of brandy amongst all the mess.
Nice. Just see a
The carved trees bore a remarkable resemblance to the ones in Simeon's notes.
Where's the other one? Shield, 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 shield. Look at stuff. We go out the door. Oh great, if it's a green statue, we're gonna have fun here. It's a broken green statue.
It was the lower half of a green, barefooted statue.
Okay, so
it resembled the statues in Marquez's family photo.
We got one of them. Let's see if we can find the other one.
It looked like this part of the castell had taken some damage. The end of the passage was blocked off with rubble.
Okay, let's have a look through the doors then.
The door was locked.
Oh, coinky dink. Anything in the rubble?
There were spent bullet casings lying amongst the rubble.
Right, okay.
What exactly happened here?
Yeah, what did I... Well, we know what happened. It was the first one, wasn't it? I need to find the other half. Sorry, itching my ear. That's always fun. Need to find the other half. Where's the other half?
The door was locked.
Right, let's see if we can get in and ask for the key. See if Marquez will help us.
Senor Marquez?
Mr. Stobart?
If we're going to find the tabula...
Yes?
Then you will have to help.
Of course.
I mean, by being totally honest with us.
When have I not been honest?
Wow.
Why is the Tabula Veritatis so important to the Gnostics?
It is an object of immense power. My ancestors kept it safe for hundreds of years. They brought it to Catalonia as exiles long ago.
Okay.
In any generation, only one Gnostic knows its exact location. My father, Xavier, was the last of these. He knew dark forces were gathering, but I was too young to learn the secret. So he commissioned La Maledicción, embedding clues to the location of the tabula within the painting.
Oh.
But what is the tabula? What does it do?
I do not know. I know only that in the wrong hands it would be catastrophic for mankind.
Okay, that sounds like a normal broken sword kind of thing, isn't it? Okay, let's talk about the castle.
When were you last here, Senor?
Not since that day when my father was killed.
So why did the painting bring us here?
As I said, because only here in this room will its clues become clear.
Tell me about the painting.
When I was a child, I would stand here for hours just staring at it. Who was the mysterious painter, El Serp, the serpent? And what did it mean, La Maledicción, the curse? I asked my father, but he just told me to be patient. He said that one day I would know everything.
Okay, tell me more about the painting.
Senor, can you decipher any of the painting?
The Tower of Saints, of course. I knew it was a castell. And the saints themselves are Gnostic. You see the woman in red?
The one you marked in the photo?
She is Mary Magdalene. We revere her as Christ's greatest disciple.
Okay.
The rest, I don't know.
The symbol on the face, it is obviously the tabula.
But the elements around it, I don't know.
About the Gnostics.
Why would a Dominican priest, Father Simeon, describe the Gnostics as evil?
That order was founded specifically to fight heresy and to eradicate Gnosticism.
Oh.
Behind their backs, the Dominicans were nicknamed the Dominicanes, or Hounds of God. For years, these dogs hunted down and butchered my people. They called us heretics, but in truth, they sought to find and seize the tabula.
Okay.
What happened back in Paris? We thought you were dead.
A man came to the apartment looking for Miss Collard. He mentioned a stolen painting owned by a Russian. Obviously, I informed him that I was the true owner.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But then what
Next
happened?
thing I knew, this thug had me pinned to a chair and was threatening to shoot me.
Yeah.
So I told him of the castell. And while he telephoned his boss, I hit him with a little China dog.
Oh.
Guess he didn't know you were the pugnacious type.
Daughter?
So Eva is your daughter?
She was a gift from God, late in my life. One day she will find room for Gnosticism in her heart. I am sure of it.
Talk about the medallion.
I think this is yours.
My medallion? Where did you find it?
It was left in Nico's neighbor's apartment. Do you want it back?
No, you keep it for now.
That means we've got
It
something
has
for
a
the puzzle.
meaning, a purpose. Perhaps you can find out what.
Sure. Just let me know if you ever want it back.
What helps the sketch?
Take a look at this sketch.
It is the face in La Maledicción.
It was drawn by the man who restored the painting.
Then he knew of the Tabula Veritatis. What other secrets did he uncover?
Don't know, he's dead.
I don't know, but he's dead now.
See? What George says.
Just as well. The fewer that know the secrets of La Maledicción, the better.
Okie dokes.
Anything else about the photograph you can tell me?
You see, there used to be statues on the mantelpiece. They must have been looted.
Well, no, one of them's up.
Father Simeon, the Dominican priest, was carrying these papers when he was killed.
Jeez.
So?
You're not interested in him?
I have no interest in priests or their papers, senor.
Take a look at this.
Did you break this?
No.
No, absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. Definitely
Good.
not. Sorry, I keep adjusting my headphones. They're not in the right place. That'll do.
It was a shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The scroll under the shield read El Pont de Suerte.
The sweat.
The scroll below the shield read Tremp. The scroll beneath the shield read Figueres.
What is...
The scroll under the shield read Olot. The scroll beneath the shield read Puigcerdà. The scroll below the shield read Girona.
Right, okay. I'll find the rest of that. See if it's outside.
So, until you came
It's
here,
there.
you knew
It's
nothing
there.
about the castle?
Didn't know, wasn't interested. I better get back on guard in case anyone else shows up.
Your father needs our help, Eva.
My father needs rest, peace, and quiet. Not more of this Gnostic nonsense.
So, what did you find out?
Not a lot. Eva thinks her father's losing it. She doesn't have much time for Gnosticism.
Mm-hmm.
She's never been here before. In fact, Marquez never even talked about the place. As far as I can tell, she and her father never got on. She left home the moment she could.
I don't blame her. So, why is she here now?
Marquez begged her, said he was in danger. I guess maybe I'll go inside and have a look around too.
Tell me if you find anything. I'm not having much luck so far.
Well, we've got the statue bits. We've got a bit of statue here and a statue here. We'll have a quick word with Ava as well. Pick up the blue statue. A broken blue statue. Talk to Ava.
Hello, Eva.
Signor Stobart.
Please, call me George.
I'd rather not. When are you and your girlfriend leaving?
Actually, she's not my girlfriend.
I don't know what your scam is, Signor. You may have fooled my father, but you don't fool me.
Really?
Well, I can sure see where you get your manners from.
Talk about Marquez.
Tell me about your father.
When my mother died, he brought me up.
As a Gnostic?
He tried to teach me that stuff, said I had a religious vocation. Turns out I didn't. On my 18th birthday, I left home and never went back.
Fair enough. Talk about Ramon.
Tell me about Ramon.
Apparently he worked here when he was a boy. A loyal servant, even though the family left and never came back. More fool him.
So he looked after the place. Yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I left home as soon as I could, lived a bit, and now I own a bar in Marseille.
That explains why you know how to use a gun.
No, senor. I learned how to use a gun so I could get rid of vermin.
Ouch.
Eva was a real charmer.
Yeah. Painting.
What do you know about La Malediccio?
My father has been obsessed by it all his life. He thinks it's full of secret messages. I think it's a crock of
Sure you do.
Ah.
Nico tells me you don't really know about Gnosticism.
Don't know, don't care. And I don't need saints and gods telling me how to live my life.
I can see why you and your father don't get along. So you don't know anything about Gnostics?
They're a religious sect. They belong in the past. My father's obsessed with them.
I don't want to push
and
too
that's all I
hard.
know.
That's the thing. I don't want to push too hard with this statue.
Do you know anything about this statue?
I've seen a few of them lying around. I guess the fascists smashed them up in the war.
Any more thoughts on the statues?
They're just old stones.
Yeah. What about the medallion?
Do you recognize this?
It's my father's medallion. He said he lost it.
No.
Yeah, he left it in Paris. Do you know anything about it?
When I was a kid, he never let it out of his sight.
Curious.
This is your family, right?
Looks like it.
What do you make of this?
Last one.
They're sketches of my father's painting.
The artist paid for the knowledge with his life.
Figures. That painting brings bad luck to everyone who gets near it.
Jew, they're never just old stones. I totally agree with you there, Jew. I totally agree. I think that will do. Well, I can't see anything there. Is there anything else? The sundial. Let's have a look at the sundial. Right, she's back on watch. Speaking of watch, let's have a look at the sundial.
It was an old, weathered sundial. From the dial, I could see that the main doors of the house faced north.
Right. Well, that's a clue, isn't it? Wind
The
chime?
wind chime was made from old tin cans and other rubbish.
We've done the sundial, we've done the wind chimes.
The fountain had stopped working long ago.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back in the door. I realise that what's on the box is still done, and I haven't even got the box out tonight. How dare I? So, I think this needs to go on the mantelpiece.
I had to get closer before trying that. The statue looked at home on the plinth.
I think the blue statue goes on this side.
The painting held all the answers. The Tower of Saints had led us to the Castel. I wondered where the other clues would take us. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a place? A symbol was cut into the man's forehead.
I hope I'm getting closer.
Simeon
Here.
had claimed that it was the sign of the Tabula Veritatis.
Okay.
It was a castle of saints, Castel de Saints, in Catalonia. The priest appeared to have a padlock through his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him.
Point up to the buildings, point down to the thing. Point down and left. Okay.
The bearded figure was similar to the one on the fireplace in the hall. I wondered if there was a connection. The orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green light. The figure of the young man was just like the one on the front of the fireplace. It couldn't be a coincidence.
Yeah.
The youthful figure held a glowing blue orb in his hand.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
That worked. Hello, Mad Locust. Jude didn't get around to it, but you did. How you doing, Locust? You all right? Welcome along. What was the young man one?
The figure of the young man was just like the one on
You're
the front
good,
of the
that's good to hear.
fireplace. The youthful figure held a glowing blue orb in his hand.
So green and blue. So we've got the green and blue on the right side, pointing down at like 5 o'clock on the green, up at 11 o'clock on the right. Okay, so let's go. You know, it's going to be done. Oh no, what have I done? That's rude. That's rude. Were they on the old photo of the mantelpiece? They were. They were, but they were pointing away. Green and blue. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, attention, pop a minute. That looks like a book. One with a hat, one without a hat. Did they have hats on? One with the hat. You can write with the green and the blue. Yeah. So,
If I looked hard enough, I'd find the answers I needed.
So it's the pointing, the way they're pointing. One's pointing up.
It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him. There was a tower within the ring. The priest appeared to have a padlock through his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him.
Yeah, so it's gotta be something along the lines of...
The priest appeared to have a padlock. He was pointing down.
Priest was pointing down.
Finally, La Malediccio was back in its rightful place. On the fireplace behind them were two identical statues.
There were two identical statues back then, but we don't have the identical statues.
The blue-colored statue was robed with a bald head and bare feet. Like the other one, this looked a lot like the statues in Marquez's family photograph.
The green one?
The green stone figure was barefoot and wearing a hat. A third one resembling the ornaments in the family photograph. The blue statue was missing its head. Only his robes and sandaled feet remained. 4 statues, but only 2 belonged to the mantelpiece.
I think it's... No. It's got hair. It's got hair. So it's the one with the hair. I think it's these. Oh, balls. I keep doing the wrong one. I think it's this one. I think it's this. Why do I get a feeling it's pointing downwards? It's like that. Yeah, it's not working, is it? You think it'd be pointing that way. I have a guide if you want to know. Give me a couple more minutes, Stu. I've got a green statue on here.
Without anything on it, I would...
No, I know you're not achieving anything, but I want to put this on here. I want to rotate it once. I want to take the blue statue off here. I want to put the green statue on. I want to rotate it once. Okay. Go on, Jew. Hit me up. Give me a little bit of a hint. Without me using a hint. Where are we going with this? A little bit lost. A little bit dazed. A bit confused. A little bit tired. Monday's really draining me recently of Mondays. I want to just move that camera just a bit. How many hints? Just tell you what to do. Alright, I'll try the hints first. Simeon's notes after the blue perfecting green credentials. How can that relate to the direction that the blue and green statues should face? Oh my lord, there's a notes on here. Right.
I wondered if the notes could help decrypt La Malediccio.
And as it spoke the accused, in the ritual we find successors. Clad in blue, the perfecti takes its form of the spiritual and look towards the rising sun, towards the tree of knowledge. Clad in green, the credentes looks the other way, towards the setting sun, that stands the tree of life, and all shall know that the light of knowledge is blue, and that the light of life is green. But thus was the light of Eden both blue and green, intertwined with light of man to become pure. Pure light, white light, pure light will win. So was written in the old text, affirmed by the Tabula Veritatis. And these were the accused last words. Right, okay, so clad in green, we know that the front of the hall was facing north. Pointing north, sun rises in the east, the west. So it means, yeah, okay, that's fine. So north. So we need to put green on here. No. Well, that cleared it out, didn't it? Yeah, it did, didn't it, you? So that needs to point north. That's south. That's south. What's facing north? North. If that's the front of the house, the fireplace would be here. I'm using my house as a compass now. If that was the house, the fireplace would be here. That would have to point. That goes on here, and that has to point that way. That didn't work.
It was a circular stained glass window. I'd put some statues above the fireplace, but it was hard to tell if they were the same ones as in Marquez's family photograph.
I'm gonna turn it around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? You know, I'm just gonna rotate. 1, 1. Because eventually, one of them will click. Let's rotate the statues. That's frustrating.
The church clearly had a long history of demonizing the Gnostics.
But perfect takes the form of the spirituous and looks towards the rising sun, towards the tree of life. Adding green, away. So maybe I've got it the wrong way round. Maybe the blue one should be on here. Looking towards the... I think I've got it the wrong way round. Clad in blue, the perfecto takes the form of the spiritual and looks towards the rising sun, towards the tree of knowledge. Right, so that's looking outwards. That one's looking inwards. Surely that's it. No, hint time, hints. Right, let's go back outside. You're on the right track. I have the answer, but I can't tell you where some intact, some broken statues. Why have I got some intact and some not intact ones? I don't get it at all. No, I'm struggling. So, we'll look at the sundial.
From the dial, I could see that the main doors of the house faced north.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, west. Right, okay. So, it is right. Blue pointing this way. They had to be identical.
I'd put some statues above the fireplace, but it was hard to tell if they were the same ones as in Marquez's family photograph.
I need the photograph. It's the one without. It's not Baldy. It's not Baldy. Right, let's remove Baldy. Let's put the green one on. It's that. Try the broken blue one on here. Rotate. Eat shredded wheat. Try the broken green one. You know when you're just trying things now, let's try the blue one. Try the broken blue. Oh, flip's sake. I'll take for instance, the broken green statue faces the wall and the unbroken statue faces the room. Okay, I didn't get that at all. But then that doesn't make sense. So
Without anything on it.
Why did that? So the unbroken blue one needs to face the room.
Without anything on it.
So it needs to be blue on here, but then that doesn't make.
Without anything on it, I was achieving nothing.
Broken left green, intact blue right. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, no wonder it was too easy. Clunk. We finally got it. Hallelujah.
What is this?
It's a passageway.
A staircase. I never knew.
No, no
We
lie.
must go up. We don't have much time.
It goes up.
Stairs. Always stairs.
Oh my God, look at this.
George? George!
It's shut.
What's this? A piece of burnt paper with the word Wolfram. That sounds familiar.
Wolfram. I curse that name forever.
Here's a miserable git, you're right.
What do you know about Wolfram, senor?
Wolfram. I spit on the name.
Please don't.
So you have lived here for a long time?
All my life. My father served here before me. In
Might
fact,
turn into a
he
music
named
when I
me
get older.
after Senor Xavier's favorite saint, Saint Ramon, patron saint of the falsely accused.
Of the falsely
That's nice.
accused.
Not really. The Moors put a padlock through his mouth.
Hello.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess there's a lesson there for all of us.
Wolfram.
What is Wolfram?
It was a mining company run by a murdering swine called Gainan. In the Civil War, they backed the fascists. In return, Gainan was given soldiers to do his dirty work.
Okay.
They came here, brought their bloody war to this house, and killed Senor Xavier.
What about Javier?
They shot Xavier? Senor Marquez's father?
I was just a boy, but I remember like it was yesterday. Shot him
Well,
and
you put
his
the
friend
file.
Hernandez.
I'm starting to feel
Like
tired. Apologies for
animals.
the
Why
Yeah.
did they come here?
They were searching for something,
apologies
but
for that.
they brought death with them. But there is one thing I have never understood. Xavier tried to escape through the library. But the library windows are barred. It is a dead end.
I like this. There's a secret entrance somewhere. Talk about Gainan.
This Kenan, who was he?
He was Swiss, a businessman, and a murdering swine.
So what did he want
Is
here?
he selling Toblerone?
I don't know. When he wasn't torturing the locals, he disappeared to the library. Spent weeks in there, making notes and studying maps. His men, they crossed the whole of Catalunya searching for something.
Oh, I know what they're
Did
searching
they
for.
find it?
Who knows? One day, Gainan just disappeared. He never came back. An accident, perhaps, in the mountains. May his soul rot in hell.
He's got a chip
The
on his shoulder.
soldiers didn't stay long to search for him. They hated him too.
One more check about Gainan.
The name Genan was familiar. He was the person who had tried to buy La Maledicción. A coincidence? Perhaps.
There is no such thing as coincidence.
So, when the soldiers left, you took back the house?
Yes. A few years later I returned and cleaned the place up. It broke my heart. I locked the library. I could not bear to
That's
touch
the...
Gainan's papers.
Well, we need the library.
Can I have a look at the library?
No. I have kept it locked to honor the memory of Senor Xavier.
Please, this is important.
Yeah,
I lost the key.
really.
You lost it?
That
Really?
evening when I locked it up, I drank to the memory of Senor Xavier.
Oh,
The
Christ.
cellars were well stocked, Senora. It was a long night. I hid the key, then forgot where I hid it, so it is lost. That was all that was left in the morning. I haven't touched a drop since.
I needed to find out what Gainan had been working on in that library.
Yeah, we do. Because that is a big one.
There was a crate of brandy amongst the mess in the great hall. Apparently Ramon drank them all. Must have been some night. The bookcase held old Catalan books. I wouldn't be able to read them. The hall had collections of old items everywhere. Ramon claimed he had tidied the place up.
I think we're going to find anything, but we kind of done some progress today.
The internal courtyard had been beautiful once. Even overgrown like this, it had a serenity.
Yeah, I'll let them out. 1 second, peeps. Come on. Come on. There we go. Right. Yeah, you saw them. I'm in shorts today. Looking at rubble.
The plants at least were thriving in the rubble.
The library's going to be locked. Now we know that's a library. We know what the door's to.
The door was locked.
Yeah.
I had to find the key. I wondered where Ramon could have hidden it.
Well, it could have hidden it in the rubble. Trying to think, is there anywhere else he could have hidden it in here?
The plants at...
Yep.
The castle was vast, but most of it was now inaccessible.
Right, okay. Well, we're going to save a second because we've got a bit of time. Let's save over Hobbs's studio. 61%! Bloody hell! We're all right here, aren't we, peeps? Roofs, library. Something mosaic.
An intricate mosaic adorned the floor. An intricate mosaic adorned the floor.
It's not there, is it? Smashing it. Yeah, I am, aren't you? Not too bad today, not too shabby.
There was a row of shields displaying heraldic symbols. The scroll under the shield read, Tramp.
That one looks like it's been knocked out of place, so I'm going to use the mop.
That wouldn't make sense. The scroll beneath the shield read, El Pont de Sweat. The scroll below the shield read, Figueras. The scroll beneath the shield read, Olot. The scroll under the shield read, Berga. The scroll below the shield read, Bascara.
Okay.
The scroll beneath the shield read, Roses.
Roses.
The scroll beneath the shield read, Loretama.
Soil of the Sea. Okay.
The scroll below the shield read, Puigcerdà. The scroll under the shield read, Girona.
Right, let's try it. Library.
So, you have no idea what you did with the key?
All I remember is waking up in the old car.
Check the car. Okay. The goat's back. Oh. We're in. Let's see what we got on the dash.
The dashboard seemed intact, but this old family car would never drive again. A 5D71. Extraordinary. The floor of the car was littered with keys from sardine cans.
Shoes.
An old pair of shoes. An old pair of shoes. Another brandy bottle. Ramon really went for it that evening.
Hello.
I picked up what looked like an old diary. It was Ramon's.
Oh, hello.
The library will forever be a shrine, No one will enter. I shall hide the key in a safe place. Once I've eaten, I have just what I need and know what to do. Oh, beautiful lady, your eyes are so blue. I just can't stop thinking of you.
Okay.
Ramon was quite the budding poet.
So,
Our lives are entwined like ivy on a tree. That is what you mean to me. Nice. Hey, I was reading that.
nice one, go. Ah, okay. So, we need to get to the kitchen, don't we? Little
Have
TV,
you no
yeah.
respect for great art? Pretty indigestible, huh?
Right, let's go back to the house. Talk to Ava.
Eva, I am glad your father is safe.
He's old and foolish. He shouldn't be here, but he wouldn't listen to me. I suppose he's still going on about that painting.
Yeah.
Well, yes. In fact, we decoded it.
You did?
Yes, we found a secret passage behind the fireplace.
What?
Your father and George went in.
What? That's ridiculous. He's an old man.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. George knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So he always tells me anyway.
This is going to end well, isn't it? Marquez.
Your father is looking very frail.
He's old, and he could do without people giving him the runaround chasing lost treasure.
Library.
Have you ever been inside the library?
No, I'm told it is locked.
The key is lost. Ramon says he hid it years ago and cannot remember where.
Shame.
Can you think of anywhere Ramon might have hidden the key?
We'll talk about the
What do you think I am, psychic?
Seen anything suspicious?
Apart from you and your American boyfriend, no.
Do you really?
He's not my boyfriend, you know.
There's a bit
Whatever.
of a chip on her shoulder. A chip on her shoulder.
Talk to you later. The garden was now an overgrown wilderness.
So we need to go and... No one got about the tactile, no. Let's talk to Ramon and talk about sardines.
So, you have no idea what you did with the key?
All I remember is waking up in the old car.
No. See if we could call George.
My phone had no service.
Thought not. Okay. Well, that's what you get for getting a cheap plan. I need a hint here. Done that. Done that. Oh. Where else have we seen tin cans in the castle? Seen it over here, haven't we? A mess.
The hall had collections of old items everywhere.
I thought it was there.
The hall had an empty crate of Penedès brandy.
I obviously missed it. I'm gonna have to. Gee, bet she hasn't paid the bill. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, cut off of her service, you know, that kind of thing. Look at the wind chime just outside the castle. Oh, flip's sake. Jeez Louise. I think this is tiredness calling at the same time. Work has been so
The wind
busy
chime
recently.
looked like it was made from old cans. I wondered if it was Ramon's handiwork.
Work's been so busy recently. I've just been proper tired. And last week the power cut happened, and yeah, I didn't feel too good on Wednesday.
One old sardine can was bulging slightly. I fished around. There was something in it. And there it was, the key to the library.
Let's go to the library, shall we? Let's all go to the library. Let's all go to the library. I think Ramon's just going to sulk over there, you know. He hasn't even got his gun anymore. Let's do it. Library. Key with the library door. As long as zombies don't come out running out, that'll be fine.
Ramon had been true to his word. This place was like a shrine.
Yeah. Bookshelf.
Books were still stacked neatly in the bookcase. More were scattered on the floor.
Trunk. Open the trunk. So what's in here?
The trunk contained someone's personal possessions. At a guess, Genan's. I wondered what secrets they might hold.
There's a map there. First things first. Let's have a look at the map.
The map had interesting markings and scribbles all over it. George would be so jealous.
Meanwhile...
So, what is this place, senor?
It is my family's chapel.
It's not like any chapel I ever saw. Where's the altar, the crucifix, the Christian symbols? And this fresco, what's that?
How extraordinary. It tells a story.
Ooh, we're going to get a bit of a
It
story
depicts the journey of my ancestors, the Cathars, and their escape from the hilltop fortress of Montsegur with the Tabula Veritatis, from under the very noses of the soldiers of the Albigensian Crusade.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Crusades
Who are the
again.
Cathars? And what have they got to do with the tabula?
Yeah, that's a good point.
The Cathars were Gnostics. They lived in the south of France in the 12th century, at peace with the Jews and the Catholics of the Languedoc. They preach that men and women are equal, that God is within you, and that the Church is an obstacle to salvation. The Pope found their core beliefs abhorrent. The Cathars accused him and his Church of corruption. He condemned them as heretics.
Interesting.
When the Pope learned that they were the guardians of the Tabula
Guardians of the
Veritatis,
Galaxy? Oh no.
he conspired with the King of France and called for a holy war to wipe them out. The Albigensian Crusade was a callous, ruthless massacre. The final confrontation took place here at Montsegur in 1244. The Crusaders believed that they had slaughtered all the heretics, but a handful managed to escape with the tabula. They traveled south across the Pyrenees along secret trails.
Okay.
They brought the tabula here to Catalonia to be hidden once more.
Interesting.
Sadly, it was not the end of their trials. The Spanish Inquisition saw to that. Nevertheless, for generations, my ancestors continued to guard the secret of the tabula. So, you understand why La Maledizio is important to me. It will lead us to the tabula again, so we can keep it safe from those who wish to abuse its power.
The painting brought us up here, senor. We need to find out why.
Well, there's the statues, and I've got a funny feeling that this medallion might be something that goes onto the candelabrum. I feel like it's a Raise of a Lost Ark style one.
Nothing happened.
Okay, fair enough. What about the statue? Talk to me about the statue. What we got?
It was a large marble statue of an old man with a beard. The statue held aloft a colored glass lens. These statues...
They look like the ones in the pictures.
What of them?
They're just like the figures in the painting. And on the fireplace.
Indeed. They are the two pillars of the Gnostic faith in harmony.
Green and
The
blue.
bearded one is Yahweh, Jehovah, God of the physical world. The other is known by many names. Hillel, Ishtar. He is the bearer of light.
Green, blue.
Luxfere, Lucifer.
Lucifer? So you guys are devil worshippers?
No. When he is in balance with Jehovah, Lucifer is the god of desire and ambition,
Wow, it's confusing,
driving
but I'm enjoying
humans
it.
to be inquisitive, to discover, to advance. Just as Jehovah, when he is in balance with Lucifer, is the god of order. Jehovah stands for selflessness and altruism.
Yeah.
Gnostics worship the harmony of both gods in balance.
But what if one were to rule without the other?
If Jehovah ruled without Lucifer, then individuality would be surrendered. Mankind would be wholly conformist, mindlessly dependent. Mere pawns of a controlling power.
Okay.
And what if Lucifer ruled without Jehovah?
Ambition and desire would be transformed into unbridled greed, and man would lust only for wealth and power.
Okay.
Society would descend into chaos, disorder and war would prevail. Then Lucifer would be the devil indeed.
Glass lens.
It was a glass wheel divided into 6 colors, and it looked like it could be rotated.
Good.
Part of the lens was covered.
Oh, I see it.
The color changed from yellow to green.
Because if it's green and blue...
It was a glass wheel, just like the one held by the other statue.
My
Part
theory
of the
says...
lens was covered. The color changed from yellow to green. The color changed from green to turquoise. The color changed from turquoise to blue.
Look at the candelabrum.
It was a candelabrum holding a single candle. Just what this place needed. Bit of mood lighting. If only I had a few scatter cushions.
Right, okay. What about the medallion in front of the candelabrum?
Light shone through the glass of the medallion, causing dappled red light to fall on the fresco. It meant something, but I didn't know what. I removed the small leather cover to reveal a crude crystal lens. Colored light streamed through and shone onto the fresco.
Okay, that's one. Go to this one. We remove that. Put blue. Please tell me that this is gonna work. Oh, this is proper light colours. Red, green, and blue gives us white light.
Amazing.
It's a
The
map.
light is showing the path of the Bonzong.
The what?
The sacred trail my ancestors took across the Pyrenees, carrying the Tabula Veritatis from Montségur across the mountains to this town.
And which town is that?
I don't know. That I cannot answer.
The
But
coat of arms.
its coat of arms is quite distinctive.
But how does it bring us closer to the tabula?
It tells
Yes.
us the route the tabula took 800 years ago.
I think that's all we're going to find up here.
Yeah, I think
You're
so.
right. We should return to the hall. Eva will be getting worried.
It's that one there.
Okay, we found the route of the Bonzom Trail. How does it help us?
It must somehow relate to the painting.
Papa, are you crazy? What are you doing?
Yeah, what
I'm
is it?
fine. Don't fuss.
You got me out here to look after you, so let me do it. Ramon is outside keeping watch.
George, I'm glad you're safe.
It's all
What
coming
did you
together
find?
nicely, isn't it?
There's a secret chapel above the fireplace. But it's not your average everyday chapel. It's a Gnostic chapel. All laid out for worshipping not one god, but two.
What?
I'll tell you when we have more time.
You know, I found some things too, which might connect with all that. Come to the library. Oh, could you bring the painting? I think we're going to need it.
Right. Well, first things first, let's have a look at that
The
shield.
scroll beneath the shield read Figueres.
What are you doing with La Maledizio?
Nico found something and asked me to bring the painting. I promised to take care of it.
Hmm. It has to be that
The
one,
scroll
doesn't it?
beneath the shield read Figueres.
Because that's the one it looked at. It was that coat of arms. Oh no, it was that one. I apologise, it's that one.
The coat of arms was exactly the same as the one depicted on the fresco. It read Berga.
Burger. Right.
Eva, go with him. Make sure the painting comes to no harm.
I should stay with you, Papa.
Don't worry about me. La Maledizio is more important.
We're coming up to a point where we're going to stop for tonight and leave it at a dun-dun-dun moment.
Have you
for...
brought the painting?
Sure, why do you want it?
Because I found out what Genon was up to.
The Gainan who tried to buy the painting from
Was he having
Madovsky?
turkey burgers for
No,
tea?
Genon,
Boom,
who
boom.
led the fascists
Oh,
here
yeah.
during the Civil War.
Sorry, I'll do this one.
Genon, who then spent months here searching for something. And who vanished one day, leaving that trunk full of goodies over there.
You think he's connected to the Gainan who wrote the letter to Madovsky?
It seems likely that they were related.
This is getting interesting.
Maybe. So what's the plan you've uncovered?
Take a look at this. It's Ganon's map. He was searching for something.
Searching for what exactly?
The Tabula Veritatis, I guess.
You think he found it?
I doubt it. If he had, then people wouldn't still be chasing after the painting.
So why did you want me to bring it?
See this scribble in the sea?
It's the same shape as the circles around the Ouroboros.
Yes. Genon thought that pattern in the painting had something to do with a map of Catalonia.
So, I guess we try to finish what Gainan started. I'd put money on those circles around the Ouroboros being places in Catalonia.
Yeah.
But which places?
Maybe the painting can give us some more clues.
Let's have a look at the painting.
That was never going to happen. That wouldn't work.
Okay, so let's just have a look at the painting then. So, we've got a
The ring
castle
depicted some kind of castle gate.
with gates.
Positioned in the light cast by Lucifer and Jehovah, it had to connect to the trail of the Bonzom.
And
The town of
buildings.
Berga was depicted in this ring. A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. Hobbes must have uncovered the image when he was restoring the painting. But what did it mean? And what was its link to the Tabula Veritatis?
We're going to find out. That's the whole point of
Inside
this
the
session.
ring was what looked like an affluent town.
And
There was a
buildings.
tower within the ring. There was a tower within the ring.
Right, okay, that's fine.
The map had to be the key.
So, there's a tower within the ring. The burger's here.
Berga was one of the locations highlighted on the fresco.
Then it's probably a clue. Berga must be important.
The municipality of Puigcerdà.
We'll put a pin in
So,
burger.
the coat of arms on the fresco pointed us towards Berga.
Then it must be important.
Okay.
The municipality of Esparraguera.
So the pattern is
The
like
municipality of Puigcerdà. The municipality of
that. Hmm.
I wasn't sure that I had all the information I needed to pinpoint the
I know we haven't
time
got
to
the
take another look at the
information.
map.
I'm just hoping that we can get this done. Sorry. Got 4 key locations. To mark a location, pick a pin and place it. You'll know you have correct identification of these 4 locations. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. So that burger's got it. That's 1. I need the map again. Where's the map?
The ring depicted some kind of castle gate.
Oh.
Positioned in the light cast by Lucifer and Jehovah, it had to connect to the trail of the Bonzom.
Alright. Buildings.
Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town.
Could be Barcelona.
There was a tower within the ring.
And here we got
It depicted the town of Berga on the trail of the Bonzom.
there needs to be a castle.
The municipality of Col de Nargó.
I think that's.
The city of Barcelona.
I'm struggling here.
The French castle Montségur. I saw this location
Yes.
highlighted on the fresco. This was one of the locations highlighted on the fresco.
And this was the starting point of the journey of the Bonon. The good man. The Cathars, right?
2 locations down. If the vignettes on the painting were anything to go by, I needed to find 2 more.
I think Figures comes in.
The municipality of Figueres. The municipality of Olat. The municipality of Torelló. The municipality of Bascara.
Vic.
The municipality of Vic.
If I need to.
The municipality of Cervera.
Hmm. So we've got 2. Burning Castle. Buildings. An affluent
Inside the
town,
ring was what looked like an affluent town.
And a
There was a tower within the ring.
church tower. So that's
The municipality of Tàrrega.
church tower. Affluent towns are going to be something like.
The municipality of Granollers. The municipality of Olat.
Oh, I'm struggling here. Oh,
The municipality of Santa Coloma de Farnese.
not a port there. It's not Trent. You need something that's got like a.
The city of Tarragona.
No, I'm struggling here, folks. This has been a really hard one. Watch Lumber Dixie has some clues. One of the saints of pain has paddled through his lips. Does that remind you of a story you just heard? Yeah.
See the guy with the padlock through his mouth? So much for nose rings, huh?
I do believe that's San Ramon.
Whoa, Nico, how did you know that?
Ramon told me he was named after a saint with a lock through his lips.
Ramon.
The village of San Ramon. The village of San Ramon. I'd found 3 locations. Now I had to track down the last one.
Let's see.
It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town.
Oh. Right, okay.
The municipality of Figueres. The municipality of Olot. The municipality of Camprodon. The municipality of Torelló. The city of Girona.
We've been in the trunk. No.
I wasn't sure that I had all the information I needed to pinpoint the important locations.
Let's have a look. You're right. I don't have all the information.
I lifted the hat out of the chest. There was something tucked beneath the shirt.
Oh, hello.
I picked up the folded note. It was a telegram.
Read the telegram. Oh, character cipher. So let's see. To crack the code, highlight the letter of the telegram, choose the correspondent from the bottom alphabet you choose. So it's the if we go with go P, make that an I. G, make that an A. Q, make that C. L, make that an N. P's are A's. We'll start with U. Oh no. Use a T. I will start with the T. H. E. Make that an O. That's either an F or an N. So we make that of. I will finish this in a sec. After this, we've done this one. That looks like a U. Of than. We got than. Let's put that as an N. V is an I. In. To in. G and A would make it the top row. Is G and A would make a can on the top row. Yeah. Try that. Maybe not. No, because it's lost those. No, it doesn't work. There's an S. That looks more like an N. I have this. That's an H. Is that an R? Is that a P? No, P don't work. That's an H. Sure, that's an H. Is it a tagger? No, the tab. Okay, the tabular. There's an S. As out of an M. G. That's D. So I got it out of. Let's see. That's an N. That's a Y. A group of cat survivors. Stop. Have confirmed this from professions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitors. There we go. Irish of Corona. Stop. That has to be H. I don't know. But that's H. That's H. The Tabula Veritas was W.
I deciphered the telegram.
Oh, there we go.
The Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalunya by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor Emmerich of Girona. It was signed Wolfram.
There we go. Catalunya.
I removed the oilcloth from the chest. I picked up the blanket. There was nothing underneath it. I had no desire to take the old boots. There was nothing underneath the other shirt.
Right, okay. I think that's it then, isn't it? That's it from there.
I put everything back in the chest.
It's Catalunya. And then we pause. We stop for tonight.
4 clues, 4 locations. I just needed to pinpoint the location they referred to.
No, Catalunya is the
Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalunya by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor Emmerich of Girona. It was signed Wolfram. The Dominican monk Emmerich was from Girona. The dog-headed priest on the painting. I could see a pattern emerging. The locations had formed an odd cross shape, similar to the layout of the orbs depicted on the painting.
Look at that!
This is the center point of the cross, so the tabula must be here.
Yeah.
Montserrat. It has to be Montserrat. The question is, what's Montserrat?
It's a monastery in the mountains, quite a tourist spot. But there's something else. I think it used to be a Gnostic refuge, hundreds of years ago.
Bravo, my friend.
Oh. It's
Dovsky?
your dipshit.
No, Langham.
No, it's Genan, isn't it?
Very good, Miss Collard. So, what happened to the real Langham?
He went for a long swim in the Seine. Now, I was expecting to have to rip this place apart and retrace my grandfather's steps, but I do believe you have saved me quite a lot of work. The tabula is at Montserrat. The old man will be coming with me.
No, please, take me instead. He doesn't know anything.
And you do? I think not.
But he is old.
Eva, hold your peace, child.
You can't do this.
Oh, but I can. I will. Man is weak, servile, controlled. He must be freed, freed from all constraints, free to fulfill his desires.
And you plan to raise the devil to achieve that?
Not the devil. Lucifer. Now, if you don't mind, we have a long journey ahead of us. Come on.
What's in?
They can rot in there.
We have to get out of here now. I
Dun,
assume
dun,
that
dun.
lunatic is as dangerous as he looks.
I'm afraid so, Eva. I think he's killed before.
You know, Nico, we were chasing Medovsky, but all along, we were really up against Ganon's grandson.
Dun dun dun. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll save and replace Hobbs' loft apartment, and we will exit the game. Wow, what a way to end that one, eh? I really need to sort out that camera because that camera's not in the right place. There we go. What a way to end that one. That's where the camera should be. Jesus, the camera should be there. That's where it should be. But yeah, what a way to end it, right? Coming up. Yeah, but there's one problem that we got on here. Let's delete that bit. Yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, everyone. But yeah, quiz night will be back on Wednesday for the final time. Well, no, not for the final time this August. We've got a 2-week. We're off next week, but we'll be back the week after. So the rounds will be ready. Ready to go. Live from 8:30 UK time at the standard place. Twitch.tv/Tracker57. So yeah, that's everything. Well, thank you very much for the bits due. Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much for everyone who's watched. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back in 2-3 weeks time. So not next week, not the week after. Multiplayer madness. So we've got Among Us going on with a group of fellow chums. Hopefully Jew will be involved in that one. But we're back the week after. So the first week of September. Until then, take care everyone. All the best and thanks for watching. Good night.